Hello everyone. So this is our learning module system. So one by one we will see what all features are there. So first one is the dashboard. As you can see, we are using a demo account and this is the admin account. So inside the dashboard, as you can see, we have three options: principal, in charge and MIS. So in principal dashboard, we are having this dashboard where you can select training center and you can see all the details here only, like upcoming project, what are the batches, what are the running projects, and so on. You can see here only. Inside the in charge dashboard, there are few details which are present, and inside the MIS dashboard it's also the same structure. So like this. So we'll come back to this. Now we'll see the main menu. So first one is the agent. Now we'll go to, these are the two options. We'll go to manage agent. You can see here you can manage the agent. This is the list where all the agents are present. You can filter using the branch, training center, and using the agent name. You can enter from here and you can add the new agent also. If you add the new agent, it will open this form where you can enter his name, details, Aadhaar card number, and you can upload file, image or photo. Training center you can select, and so on, like his address, bank detail, and if he is associated to any staffs, then you can enter that staff ID or remarks, and then you can save it. So it will load the list, and from here, as you can see, there are few options: view agent details, like this. You can edit, you can manage rate, and you can delete that agent. You can export also. So manage rate, actually it's present here also. So you can go and you can edit and manage the rate. Here also you can see all the details, and you can add the new rate also. So here is the agent, training center name, project you can select, and you can select any course. Then you can select the effective date, then rate per candidate, and you can save it. So here the rate will load, and you can modify and delete, which is the same. Another thing is the training center. So what all training centers are there? Basically master is the menu which only admin has access to. So main menu is this training center. Once you go to training center, you can see there is branch. Once you select the branch, you can see there is training center with the name. Now these are some test or demo training centers which we have created to show. Here you can see training center name, branch, head employee, who is the head employee of the center, then mentor employee, then start date, and so on. And similar way you can add from here also the training center. You can add the name, start date, description, and you can fill this form and save it. After that, your newly created center will load. You can edit, you can assign infrastructure, or you can delete the training center, right? So this is the training center. In infrastructure, you can see, you can select number of classroom, what value you need to give, what unit you need to give, that you can do, and you can save it. Another is so this was all about training center. Now next option is the client. Who is this company? All clients associated to this company. So once we'll go to client, you can see similar layout is there. Here you can see all the list of clients, and you can add a new client also. You can fill the client details from here, and you can save it, like client name, his address, what are the details, all details are present here only. Billing details also. So you can save it. Few are optional, such as phone number and remarks. So next is the course. So what are the course? What is that branch of this course? So let's say it's related to security, general, housekeeping. This is the category of course, and you can add a new category. Another is the course type. Course type is general here, but you can add whatever you want to add, you can save it. Then third one is the course itself. So what all courses are there, you can see the list will come. It will have a course code, course name, description, course type, course trade, like its security, general, housekeeping, and its launch date, duration. And here are all the filter options as always. So you can add a new course also. You can fill in the course name, course type, trade, launch date, and all these things, and you can save it. So this was the course. Now the next main thing is about the project. Inside the project, you can see there is manage project. Once you click on manage project, you can see all the project list will open. Here you can see action, project name, client, so start date, nature of project, duration, project value, description. So all these details will come. Here you can add a new project also. You can select the client, like who is the client this project is associated to, and you can fees type it, like what is the fees type, then name, then nature of project. All these things you can select and you can save it. After that it will load it here. Then here few options are there, like view, edit, fee structure, and detail. So view will just open this view form where you can view the project. Here contact info is there, like general info is the project name, client name, all the basic info related to that project. Then we have the contact info. Here who is the contact person, you can see, like address, email, and district and all that will load. Then contact person is there. Similar menu is here also, like contact person, funded by, project course. So one by one we will see from here only. So this is the managed project. After edit we can go to these all details, then funded by. Here you can add a new contact person also. You can select the name, designation, purpose, mobile number, and you can save it. Similarly you can add the new funded by, like who is funding the project. Here are few entered stuff, so you can enter more if you want. Then what are the courses project is holding? Inside the courses we have view, and some options are there, and you can add a new course also. So for somehow it's not working, but from here only you can add. Then states allocated. What are the states allocated? And then facilities. What are the facilities? Similar way you can modify or add. Then what is the infrastructure? Then what is the training center? Then project team. What are the teams available in that inside that project? And then what are the team members? So this Ajit is developer, Ambarish is manager. So all these category wise it will load, and you can modify also same things. So another one is the student. Inside student we can enter the students, like we have the student entry form, and you can also see the list of students which are currently having access to the LMS. So this is the full table: student code, student name, application date, Aadhaar number, blood group. All details will come here only. So as you can see, you can filter here also. Now you can enter a single entry, or you can do a bulk entry also. You can use the attachment and you can save it, so it will load the bulk entry. Now using the single entry, you can see Aadhaar number, training center, like for which training center student is enrolling, his first name, last name, guardian name, and so on. And you can do the caste also and applicant source. whatever is the source. If it is direct, then direct. If it is client or agent, and if any associated staff is there, then you can do it and you can save it. So this was all about the student entry. Then you can edit any student in similar way. You can edit few stuff like contact info, education, upload document. You can upload photo and you can add a new course of that student. So all these options are available. Inside the contact info, you can edit and you can change the student address, police station. You can enter pin code, alternative contact, pin code, then mobile number. All things you can do it here. Then education, if any education is there, then it will display here. You can add the education, you can upload the document, you can upload photo of that student and course. So these are the student details. Now you can go to change course, or you can first enter the bank account if you want to add. Then there is change course. If student wants to change his course, then what are the active courses there, you can see it. Then there is dropout and discontinue. So here are all the filter options available. You can check it from there. Now here you can edit that student and you can modify the course of whatever course he want to select, that we can do. Then another is the transfer of student to another training center, that also we can do. We can save it. Then third one is the allocate batch. So allocate batch and assign batch, here also it is the option. Fourth is the course discard, like student can drop out of that course. If assign batch you need to do, then you can go to assign batch or transfer. This is the batch basically. You can add student to a batch, you can enter the details, you can save it. You can manage student certification. Here is the pending certificate. If any certificate is pending or applied or rejected, here are the categories: issued by client, issued to student. We will go to add certificate. If you want to add any certificate, you can select and add it based on these details. And if you want to change some documentation, then also we can manage it, or photo. So this is all about student. Another one is the batch. Inside the batch we can manage the batch, like what all batches are running at which training center. So let's say this training center is Ramesh, and Ramesh training center we are having this batches. You can add also any batch if you want to add. These are all the details: batch name, training center, project course, industry type, and so on. Here are all the actions. You can view the batch, you can edit it if you want, you can assign that batch, you can upload the sheet, and you can save it. So you can add students to that batch. Student sheet you can upload, attachment, and the students will be added to that batch. Then we have manage exam and student attendance. So these are the few options which are available. Now inside the so this is batch actual start date, like whenever the batch is created. So proposed date is let's say you are creating a new batch and you will enter the proposed start date. but someone will approve, and the actual start date will be different from the proposed start date, or it can be same also. So actual start date will be that approval date. After that, what is the batch actual end date? You can see this will load the list. What are the exams associated to that batch? These all list will come. You can add a new exam. You can select the batch. You can select the exam name, exam type, and you can select the course and who is attending that exam, and so on. Next one is the attendance, like what is the attendance of that date. Here you can select the training center, batch. After selecting, here the list of students will load who are present or absent, that you can see. Another was the student marks. So inside that, all the students will be displayed, what are the marks of that batch and exam, and here you can also enter the details. Here you can see all the students will come, what are the grades, what are the marks and remarks. So this was all about batch. Another one is the exam. Inside exam, you can see manage exam is there. Inside manage exam, you can see all the list of exams that will load, and it will show all the details. Here are all the actions. This is the view detail. This is the edit, and you can delete the exam. So this was all about exam. Then you can see the exam actual date, and this was all about exam.